Alright, quite normally we do these videos with a voice going on, and that's not happening today. In fact, we're not going to do that. We are going to talk about why Psykers, seemingly, now that they're finally in a position where they're good, everyone is throwing their hat in the ring to be upset and angry. I haven't even built up this Psyker. This is my current Assail build as I start getting gear for this Psyker to start working on builds for Assail, for Brain Burst, and for Smite. This is how I spec Assail. Why? Because you just get more out of it than you do with Empowered Psionics, because Empowered Psionics only boosts one shard. Not that great. That being said, warp charges should really be 5% damage, not 4%. It's such an odd thing to get to 24% increased damage. We're going to do damnation, because why not? And we're going to talk about this. What you guys are upset that you're seeing is this. Oh, geez, one shard doesn't really kill him. Takes 2 shards. Let's do the math here. It takes 2 shards to headshot things on damnation. If you're lucky and you get a smooth crit, you will one-shot a few things, but it's not often. You can nearly one-shot Dreg Gunners and Dreg Melees along with Scab Melees and Gunners. Alright? It's not that overpowered. You're upset that you see these hordes go down, and look, even some of them aren't going down with one shot, and all it takes is tracking. Let's talk about where the shards matter. Right here. Ventilation Purge is probably the biggest benefit to throwing shards around. You can keep your field of fire open, you don't have to worry about not being able to see in the distance, and you can still utilize your shards. As you can see right now, I swapped to melee. Once I get a bit of breathing room, out come the shards again, so I can help my team, since for some goddamn reason, we are spread out like a bunch of Karking noobs. Why? Because this mission is really not that good. It's not. This is one of the worst maps on the entire game, and it's because they separate everything out in 2 separate areas, and the party likes to split to get it done faster. Alright, shards on this map work great. Shards also work great on maps where you can see everything at this moment in time. But hey, let's do math because I like doing math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 shots to a Flak Rager. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. And we got a crit, by the way, on that last one. So, let's be clear. Everyone who says, oh, it's overpowered, we're talking about hitting targets that have no armor. 3, 4 shots on a Dreg Rager. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 4 shots, Dreg Rager, no armor on the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're throwing darts out like a crazy monkey, which is what you guys are seeing, is you're seeing Assail users just monkey shard out. 1, 2, 3. And everyone's complaining about Void Strike again, too. And here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright. So as you can see, it was 15 shards for a Reaper, and you can't even damage a Bulwark from the front. Alright? And when we have to go to the back, let's go to the back. And it's not worth counting. It's not. It doesn't do as much damage as everyone claims that it does. I don't have to charge up a headshot to know that it just does not do as much. Are the crits nice? Yeah. But 330? Dude, we are doing more as a veteran Kasserkin build, which I posted, than we are with the shards. And what people are upset about, and hey, I get it, man, you're upset that these shards are rechargeable and that Peril mitigation is now easy to maintain. All you have to do is track the shard. It takes 2 shards to kill elites. See? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. 2 to 3. All right? Let's go to the Mauler. Let's do math on the Mauler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 shards on damnation. And I have full stacks. I have full stacks of elite kills, too. All right? This is what you're upset about, is you're upset about seeing spazzes with Assail just throw Assail out like insane people. And let's talk about why nobody wants to do Brain Burst. And I love Brain Burst. I've played this game with Brain Burst, and I still think Brain Burst is amazing, but it's not where it needs to be, especially when a veteran can one-shot all the things you can't with a crack grenade. And if you're a veteran who's not using crack grenade, well, I think you're undermining your power. See? I have everything stacked into this. Empowered psionics does not even allow me to one-shot anything. This guy's already been damaged. He's going to go down. No, wait, he hasn't been damaged. Look at that. Not down. Elite's dead. Soul Blaze goes out. That's it. Empowered psionics is great. It's not the powerhouse that you wish it to be, especially as a Psyker. Even if I go into the classic warp tree, again, 6 stacks, not even close. In fact, I'm doing less damage than I was with Empowered Psionics, but I'm able to keep this up more than I am with Empowered Psionics. So yeah, I can keep my damage output as an Empowered Psyker, but Brain Burst needs to be able to one-shot these big elites. And you can argue with me that no, it shouldn't. It always should have. And one of the biggest problems that Brain Burst has is it takes forever and a day to charge up. So by the time you get it charged, the target you're trying to take out is a glowing head target for the rest of your team, and you don't get the charge off. Brain Burst needs not only a damage increase and a peril increase, but it also needs a faster charge up time to warrant it being a one-shot kill while you focus it and the rest of your team takes care of those around you. Brain Burst should be a one-shot kill, just like the crack grenade. And you're going to say to me, Muggsy, crack grenades require Grenade Tinkerer to one-shot kill. Scryer's Gaze, we're going to do a Scryer's Gaze lightning build real fast. And Scryer's Gaze with lightning does nothing. Even if you go all the way into Empowered Psionics for that never-ending lightning, which is the most riveting of gameplay for a Psyker, it's not worth it. I don't know what else to put my points into here. I don't, it doesn't matter. Toughness? Sure. Alright, most riveting of gameplay. So much fun. So much fun, and if you're saying, well, Muggsy, you're not showing real gameplay with it. Yeah, well, let me say, Scryers, not that great. We are going to do this now. Ready? Here's the infinite lightning intention. And it only ends when you get hit or you choose to let go of the trigger. This is, I'm going to assume, as intended by Fatshark. And you know what? It's great. Hey, I love it. We got knocked out, but here we are again. The never-ending lightning. Peril doesn't go up. I have enough modifiers to where 10% of the time, you're going to see the peril go down every time something dies. And here's the most riveting gameplay. Do you know the real way that this gameplay is exciting? Is you can slide. You can dodge to the left, to the right, and back just to move forward a little bit faster and never let go of the lightning button. That's the most riveting gameplay I've ever had with Psyker. It's so engaging. I'm having so much fun. In a second here, we're going to start rollerblading up the map. Because I got tired of going side to side. I wanted to see if I could roller skate. Turns out you can. Look, I'm not saying that Assail is the best perk. Assail is the most engaging perk. It is. It's the most engaging... not perk. Blitz. It's the most engaging blitz we have as Psykers. And I'm not a Psyker main anymore. I started this game off wanting to be a Psyker main. But this isn't that great. Smite is not fun. Brain Burst has yet to be given the power it really should have. I'm saying, make it an insta-kill on all normal mobs. Keep its damage even with crack grenade, especially against monstrosities. But make Brain Burst, make Brain Rupture, make that actually gib enemies. Make it to a point where, yeah, the Brain Burst is going to charge faster. Your Peril is going to increase tenfold, where it's pretty much you burn through your Peril with one brain burst and it insta-gibs everything. That'd be fine. I don't care. I would actually go back to permanently using brain burst. I would, 100%. It wouldn't faze me in the slightest to do that, because at least then I would feel even better as a Psyker, having that glass cannon where brain burst is literally a cannon where it almost completely fills my Peril all the way, and I have to go and I have to touch staff, or I have to meditate with sword. Okay? I'm not wrong in this. There's going to be plenty of Psykers there who are going to be like, oh, Muggsy, don't make them take away Assail. I don't want to go back to brain burst. But when I can play without Grenade Tinkerer, this is damnation. Don't mind this build. He's going to die. He's going to die. Look at that. Dead. Everyone complains about Assail, but Assail doesn't insta-gib these guys. It's not even going to insta-gib this guy. Doesn't. The Reaper's the only one who doesn't die, but we're also the only class that can front-face a Bulwark now and insta-kill a Bulwark. Veterans. Look at us. 3,000. This is their max health on 2,900. Or 2,999. 2,398. Okay? How can you say that you need... Like, there's no reason to not make Brain Burst do the same amount of damage as a crack grenade. And don't tell me that veterans need to pick up ammo crates, because veterans don't. You can get a one grenade every minute. And if you're using crack grenades, why aren't you doing that? That's my question. This is the greatest grenade in the world. And if they nerf it, then I think Fatshark just shoots themselves in the foot. They need to make the other options for Psyker even better. It takes us 2 extra point dips into our blitzes to make them strong. Crack grenade doesn't require 2 extra dips into its specific node. There are literally 2 sub-nodes that you need to just like not ever have to worry about anything you're up against with a crack grenade, to make it so you never have to worry about grenades. I understand a lot of you are upset with Assail because you see Assail all the time. And you're going to say, well, preachers are, zealots are not as strong anymore. Dude, I get outpaced by zealots every single mission, whether I'm on my veteran, or I'm on my Psyker, or I'm on my Ogryn. Zealots are even faster now, to where by the time I catch up to anything, everything's dead, and it's boring again, because zealots just zoom ahead. Zealot zoom. It's not a joke. It's fact. So the more you complain about Psykers being overpowered, once again, Psykers are going to be garbage. And if that's where you're going to be, if you're going to continue to complain about Assail, well, how about you stop complaining about Assail, because Assail's fine. The numbers prove it. You're upset that there's so many brain-dead Psykers that just throw Assails out like they're taking out the garbage, and they don't have to. That's what you're upset about, is you're upset that there's no actual gameplay meta on how to play Assail and not drive everyone else nuts. Let Psykers have a few weeks in power. And if it helps you feel better, I'll throw a Psyker Assail build up to say, hey, do it this way. And I'll do it. I don't mind. But literally, stop complaining about Psykers Assail. Complain that Brain Burst still isn't powerful. Complain that Smite doesn't set things on fire with Soul Blaze to maybe make that ability just a little bit stronger. Because it's so weak that it makes it so boring that you don't want to let go of the button, because you're going to lose out on power and control ability for the group. To where you're going to negate yourself movement speed and engagement time, and using other abilities, using your Void Staff, using your melee. The moment you get that empowered psionics, all of a sudden, all you are slow-moving Emperor Palpatine trying to electrocute everybody. And the only time you get out of it is when you get hit by a melee attack, or you let go of the button. Complain about the other abilities not having other ways of versatility. Tacking on a Soul Blaze after doing an empowered charge for Smite would be amazing. And having Brain Burst increase Peril, where we're only getting off 2 instead of 3, and it's one-shotting Maulers, it's one-shotting Crushers, Bulwarks, and Reapers. So now we're back to being this cannon of a sniper. Let the other classes have their fun. Trust me, I've got a awesome Blood for the Blood God build coming out for Veteran. Stop complaining about Assail and start asking content creators to teach and make Assail builds. So there will probably be an Assail build next week. That's it. That's it. That's all I've got. This has been a long enough video. Pissing me off. Alright, that's it. Thanks to the patrons for supporting the channel. You too can support on Patreon by heading down in the description below, where you can find a link there. You can also support the channel by becoming a channel member, or you can support for free by hitting like, subscribe, commenting, hitting the bell notification, and leaving your thoughts and comments down below. Let me know your thoughts. If you disagree, tell me why. Give me a good reason other than saying it's OP and it's brain dead, because using Smite and rollerblading up the field is brain dead. That's it. Peace.